Hi, it's Micah. We got my favorite cups cards, starting with the aces. We got like a saber-tooth cat skull and a unicorn, so that's definitely a win. This beautiful card. She's like coming up for that breath out of the depths of the ocean. Yeah. So I like this, but I don't understand. Are these feet? Can someone tell me? All right. Love the colors in this card. We got a little happy frog. Yeah. Beautiful pastels. I like the positioning of the dove there. We got so much more movement, in my opinion, than like the RWS. And like the dove's blindfolded. We got like fire going on. Yeah, it's cool. Look at this happy ghost cup. It's so cute. And it's like overflowing back into the water. So makes sense. So for the second nature, I like most of the time them using cups as shells. There's only like, I think, one or two cards that I'm like, Overall, I really like it. This is pretty. I like the moth. There's a lot going on in this card, and I'm kind of confused by it because it looks like she's being like offered as like the cup, kind of like she's being held by a giant hand, and it's like she has mermaid fins, but also feet at the same time. I don't know. Love the detail in the Deviant moon. Love the hair, everything, and how, the moon's influence over the water. This is gorgeous. Very, like, fountain energy. Moonchild, always beautiful. And I like there's this, like, little cameo. It looks like the Two of Cups. Maybe the lovers, but I think it's supposed to be a reference to the Two of Cups. Um, yeah, just nodding to, like, the heart, the emotion. This one's creepy, but I love it. Gorgeous. I really like the use of the sun reflection, like that warmth. I don't know. I really like it. So these two are pretty similar to me, and I think it's the positioning of the dove, and which I like. I don't know. I like it. Obviously, like they're different, but just wanted to point that out. I don't know why there's like the dragon eye thing, but it's cool. And if you look, there's like a figure coming out of the cup with outstretched arms, which I think is interesting. We got kitties. And this one's really basic. It's just like a seahorse and a pearl, but it works. Two of Cups. I like the koi fish. I love the Sacred Heart. It's nice and simple. Well, simple. Look how cute this is. We got a two-headed snake, we got the two ghosts, and a flying cat. Yes. So this card is included because of the cats. I think it's weird, the concept of scales or juggling. I did not read the book on that yet. Happy Dolphins. So this is an interesting take because it's almost like one figure's filling up two cups. We got the love heart and this couple coming together. I like that she looks slightly unsure. Like maybe this is like an arranged date. I don't know. I think it's amusing. Love this. And it's interesting that, it's a skeleton, so this might not be good for her. And she's touching the womb, so yeah. And she has toes cut off, and this is wrapped around her leg, which is similar to the snake in the Lover's card of the Deviant Moon. Underwater, splishin' splashin'. Cute. I like that the lion and the wings and the heart are referenced in the tattoos. Happy cats. Yes. Really simple, just 2 fish. So I like the art on this card more than I like what it says in the book. It talks about, like, I don't know. You go into a lake and meet your soulmate, and that's not how I read the Two of Cups. Really pretty. So this is interesting because it shows like the fire and the water coming together, like the differences, and they're like loosely either tied together or tied to themselves, but choosing to come together. I don't think I worded that correctly, but whatever. Couple. I love this one because to me it almost looks like a queen and a princess of the harpies, and they're like devouring these men, and they're equal emotionally. I don't know. I think that's super cool, and it doesn't relate it to like necessarily a romantic relationship, just a close bond in general, which I like more than, you know, the romance. Got the double snakes. Traditional, I just like the art style. Look at that creepy lion. So, these 2 cards are more reflecting of, like the self-love, self-care, how you feel about yourself, and, that you need to be, you know, stable before you can have healthy emotional attachments with other people. I think this is more an exchange of energy than just like, oh my god, they're so cute, I love them forever. If that makes sense. 3 of Cups. Happy ghosties. Just simple with the hands holding out. It's octopuses. Octopi. Whatever. It's cute. And I like it. And I like that it's not them drinking, you know? Simple, but it makes sense. It almost seems like the cups fill each other, which is how, you know, good relationships work. It's a fair exchange. Mermaids. Toasting. Got some diversity. This is just silly. Like, they don't care. They're being eaten by a giant fish, you know? This one's just dumping it on their head. Reading wise and what it says in the book, I'm not a fan of this card, but the art itself, I like. Simple and gorgeous. Yes. The cats, you know, knocking over their milk, laughing about it. So instead of them each having their own cup, they're holding this up together in celebration, which is interesting. Just pretty. So their cups are setting down, and they're kind of doing like a similar thing, right? It's different that they're like made of bandages that are unwinding, but you got little skulls in the cups, which is cool. Happy mermaids. I love the color in this suit and this deck. That's the Ellis tarot. So this is a different concept. She's happy like with her animals, having her own celebration. Like, you're allowed to, you know, go for a nice walk. Like, I don't know. Sometimes you can't celebrate with other people, and it's okay to do it by yourself. The hair reminds me of, like Hercules, right? The cartoon. Well, Disney movie. I want to play in the ocean. This is super cute. I need the bunny and the cat. Gorgeous. So they all have like snakes in their hair and stomachs and all sorts of things going on. And they're just like, you know, doing something. It's cool. And it's like these hands are like offering it in their practice. I don't know, definitely a cool card in my opinion. Four of Cups. Just pretty. We got narwhals and skulls and butterflies, and it's pretty. It's pretty. So there's like more going on than typical. These ghosts are like eating cookies, and this one's trying to offer hot chocolate, and it's like obviously cold outside, and the guy's just like, I don't want anything. No. Very pretty. Disinterested. So this is like a visually different take. There's like cups up here, and she's just busy looking at her own reflection. This is hilarious to me. They're just tipping it over like, nope, I don't care. I don't even want it. Really interesting visually as a concept. You know, she doesn't realize this huge opportunity or the people that care about her. Fairly somber. I like the tone and the saturation. It's pretty. This is like this, you know, she's almost too self-absorbed to realize what's going on around them, around her. Got a grumpy cat. Well, I guess this is a reoccurring theme that I did not even realize until now. But yeah, this person's like, hey, pay attention. They're like, no. Okay. Pretty for Moonchild, of course. Nope, don't want it. For luxury. Flipping it with their tail. I love the posture of the hand on the face. So, in comparison with the other cards, this is very, you know, muted, like sepia. So it gives that, when you're in that state of like nothing's going to make me happy, if that's the vibe I get, gorgeous card. Love the attitude on the face. No. No. Okay, so yeah, I like this one in the way of so when it comes to luxury, right? The idea of being comfortable and stagnant, if you just like lay around and are like, you know, I'm happy where I'm at. I don't feel like looking for anything else or moving on, then you just stay in this spot, right? There's no more evolution. I don't really know what's going on in this card, but I like the colors. There's like a Jesus silhouette. There's like hands with fingers coming off, with hearts coming out. I don't know. This kind of seems more like a Five of Cups, but whatever. Let me know what you think. Five of Cups. Just cool looking. I don't know if anything going on that card is relevant or not. So this is a little different. So there's like a bunch of ghosts, and they're like dumping out the water, and the guy's like But I need that. Do I need that? I don't know. It's different, so I put it in here. Really pretty. Love this castle. So a little pippy, but I like it. This statue cloud things obviously only crying on and focus on these. She's only concerned about the fish that she lost and not what she still has. Pretty, and I like the use of that, you know, overwhelming dark gray. Hilarious. It's like a, you know, a parent or significant other yelling at you and you just don't want to hear it. I like the take on this card. I had to think about it for a little bit when I first got the deck, but you know, ice is like cold and hard, and sometimes when your feelings get hurt, you know, you kind of turn to stone a little bit, and as they thaw out, you can deal with those emotions and move on. Interesting card. Like their face turned to stone, like they're maybe hardened from this experience. I like this a lot. It reminds me of, you know, breakups, having a fight and having to leave, all the things that suck. So this one's not jarring, right? But there's no fruit on the trees. Yeah. It's a soft one. There's a whole story behind this card. I don't think I'm going to go into right now, but yeah. Sacrificed her wings to be a mermaid, and now they don't love her anymore. It's pretty. I'll give it that. I'll give you that, Moonchild. Disappointment. Beautiful colors. And the use of body posture, I think, works really well. When you put your hands to your face and you're like, oh crap, this is devastating. I really get that. Another softer take. It's more focusing on letting you know you're focusing on, you know, what you're lacking instead of what you have, the good things. Like it. Wait. Maybe I noticed this in the walkthrough, but there's 6 drops and 5 cups. I wish there was 5 drops. I like the overcast, you know, stormy vibe, gloomy. Mermaid on the rock watching, you know, the person she loves sail away. And yeah, of course there's a lot in this, but there's cups that are falling over, some are upright, and there's these eyes that are like crying. So it is there. 6 of Cups, that nostalgia, childhood. There's a crab, so it makes it in this list. Cute take. I'm not sure like why this church looks like it's tipping over, but you know, whatever. Whatever. Really sweet card. Brings me back to memories. So, sometimes I don't like to see all the family stuff, so this is like a really just simple pip take on the card, which I'm starting to appreciate. You know, a little tea party going on. See, these kids are cute and not so much creepy, which, thank you for that. So this is odd, but I mean, whatever. It's a puppet show. Kind of reminds you of like watching childhood cartoons. So a few cards in this list I have. The emotions show that sometimes looking back on the past isn't always the healthiest thing to do for you, or I don't know. You might only be focused on the good or on the bad. So something to pay attention to. This one's different. It's cute. Got sandcastle in the house. And I'm not sure why there's like a triangle around the butt crack of that child. That's a little weird, but I did not draw it. Six of Cups, happy cats. I think it's odd that there's like not like kittens and adult cats. I mean, I don't think that is. I don't know. So, it looks like the person and their reflection are doing different things. Yeah. Like this person has their hands put together like they're praying. So. Super lovely card, makes me want to cry. I just like the colors. This card really doesn't make that much sense to me. So this is going off the Thoth with his pleasure, and I think it's a beautiful card. We got our little pig seals. I don't know. They're so cute though. I don't necessarily get like nostalgia vibes, but it's adorable. Cute but not creepy. Well, not creepy to me. They're not creepy children. I love the use of colors in this card. And the options really like stand out. Really cool. Another one of those, you know, maybe nostalgia isn't where you should stay for long periods of time. Once again, this deck is just weird, okay? But if you think of, you know, collecting art and pictures and memories and them all like hanging on your wall, maybe. Yeah. All those fantastical options with the Seven of Cups. We got a lucky cat and a snake and clovers. Yes. So, this is a little concerning because I feel like this knight is gonna stab whichever ghost. And, it's a little sad. I mean, it's a ghost, though. I don't know. Pretty take on this card. So, this is, more so planning where you want to go in life rather than like the things you necessarily want as like objects. I don't know if that makes sense. Beautiful card. Okay, this card instantly made me realize somehow I put this in with the sixes and didn't notice. But yes, it is a 7. Okay. I like the snakes. Yeah. So these are very similar, right? I'm not going to pick apart the art and pick a favorite on the spot. Choosing a fish. Got hot air balloons. This like engorged head concept kind of freaks me out, but like I get it. Cat thinking about the things. Mermaid. Alright, this is a little bit of a different take. So it's if you're focusing on things that might not even be attainable, or you're not actually like doing anything to like get it, right? If you're just fantasizing about things, you might be neglecting what you should actually be doing, so like don't stay there too long. Moonchild's just pretty. So the debauch, I think it's a cool idea that if you try to take on too much, you'll end up drowning in it. Like it's not feasible for you. This is like a really dreamy type of card to me. It's almost like when they want too much, then nothing's perfected. That idea. Interesting that she's also one of the options in the cups. I love his hands. They're like, ah, what do I want? It's like shopping online. And this is more of a like meditation version of this card. It's kind of like when you realize there's too many options and you sit and you like take that deep breath and you're like, I need to think. So that's like the progressive one. Eight of Cups, leaving that emotional baggage behind. So you can leave behind people too. Like that's a big part of life. And although these ghosts are like, hey, wait, come back. We're sad about this. You got to do what's best for you. And if you got to go, then go, you know? So, yeah. I still need to think more about this card, but I think it's kind of like, that deep level of emotion versus like surface level and, the transition of time and all the things. She's like flipping the cups away with her tail and diving deeper with one of the cups, which is an interesting concept. Like maybe she's like, you know what, screw this. I don't need to focus on that. I need to go deeper with this. All right. Pretty card. Love the eclipse going on. I really love this card. I pulled it at an important time in my life. So they're like stacked neatly. This used to be tied to her, this ribbon, and she severed it, right? But there's a cup in front of her, which means like this situation might reoccur in the past. Like you might come across this problem again, and are you going to pick that cup back up or leave it behind? So, go you, Patrick Valenzi. You did really good. So, I don't necessarily get movement in this, but with the hand posture, I kind of get the feeling of like, no, thank you. I love this card. It's so pretty. Gorgeous. That use of water reflection and movement. Looking on to Sunnier Futures. Okay, this is another card with a story. But yeah, basically she's gonna go through a transition and leave behind the pain. Well, start the journey of leaving behind the pain. Really pretty card. So all these cups appear to be cracked, but they're holding on to two and possibly taking them with them anyway. I like the movement in this card, like the actual action of leaving behind, not just the idea of it. Yeah, I love this one. To me, she's like, ow, I need to get out. And the owl's like, okay, get ready. I'll fly you there. And she's like, all right, I'm putting my bird hat on. Give me a second. There's a whole conversation that happens in my head when I see certain cards. Really pretty, but she is bringing the cups with her. I mean, it's still memories, right? Emotions are memories, too. I like the creepy eclipse there. Really pretty colors. And it's interesting, like, you can't see the path, like, ahead, so they might be having to clear this themselves. Um, so it could be easier, could be harder, you know? And this one's kind of, like, sweet and sexy in a way, but it's kind of like she's like, are you ready to go? Like, she's being, like, kind about it. Like, I'm leaving, are you coming with me? Nine of Cups, we got our self-fulfillment. Look at this guy. Look at that grin. It's hilarious. And this cat looks like extra evil. I like it. So he looks more sweet and less smug to me. Like, almost like he's gonna, like, offer you this starfish. I don't know. I approve. Pippy, but I like it. Sweet card. Yeah, once again, she looks, like, much less smug than, like, this guy. So some of these focus more on like the concept of this card being a wish card, which this one obviously is. Got our big old genie there. This one's just pretty. So I don't know if this guy's like supposed to be a genie. It's kind of freaky, but it's cool. Like, I'm glad that it's different. Another, different take on this. Yeah. So we have like the RWS image in the background. I don't know. I like it. We got our happy fat cat. She has all the apples she needs. She's like, yeah, I'm good. I'm good over here. I get like Cruella de Vil vibes, and I think it's hilarious. Another happy genie. Look how cute. So in comparison, this card looks melancholy, but I think it's pretty. And I think that the cracks kind of represent that, you can be grateful without everything being absolutely perfect, because chances are it's never going to be absolutely perfect in all aspects of your life, right? But you can still appreciate it. I just like that all the cups have eyes. And this is like, I don't know, a fun outfit. And they have like little heart socks on. Like, come on. He looks genuinely nice and happy and not like a jerk. So that's cool. Like, he looks like the proud owner of his own, obviously, his own place. Okay. This is a little nine of like pentacles to me, but it's pretty, whatever. She is happy. She got her lizard there, and she's just like, yeah, come over, take a seat. I got everything. All right. 10 of Cups. Happy home, happy family. So they're like trick-or-treating, and they're taking the time to appreciate these cute lights. It's adorable. I love this like rainbow star background. It's gorgeous. Happy dolphins with a rainbow. All right, pippish, but I like it because like the family stuff gets old to me sometimes. Cute card. Really shows that family, and like he came back from war or whatever, like he's wounded, and they're so grateful to have him back. Yeah. They're just dancing. This is super creepy, but I like it. Alright, so we got like that picnic outdoors home vibe, but we don't have the people to have to stare at. Kittens and rainbows. Happy Buddha. Really beautiful card. And it, for the story, it represents like the coming together of the mermaids and the fairies. Beautiful. Love the colors. So, okay. For attainment, it looks like when you're, I never noticed the cracks in these. Well, anyway, I'm going to say what I was going to anyway. So, I view it as when you're emotionally stable, you can then give to others. Like, I don't know. If you're like busted, you can't really help that many people. This one's cool. So it's like, it's kind of showing the reflection of self. You don't necessarily need that whole family thing going on. This one's more nature-based, which I like. I love this one. She's like, it's morning and it's the best day ever. Ta-da! That's how I always feel when I see that. Love the colors. And we got a cat. We got a bird. I wouldn't let those two play together, but... Ooh. Look at these crystals. I didn't notice that before. But yeah, we got this happy family. Page of Cups. This is pretty. There's like a lot of just big fishes in some of these cards. You got the child here. Look how happy. I love it. And I mean, it's like youthful emotion, it should be. Compared to that, this one's like a lot more serious. She's like scrying. I love this card. The turtle's like, hey. It's just beautiful. He's tickling the fish. I can't. This is a pretty one. Fish in a cup. Flying fish too. That cat's probably super happy right now. I like the waves in the background too. Just holding that shell, admiring it. I'm about this card, but I put it in here anyway because I really like the architecture. Got the princess here. I love the movement. Right? That fish is just flying out. He looks a little startled, but it's cute. Got the bird singing its song, maybe unaware of some people aren't gonna like it. Got movement and emotional release in that one. I love this. So pretty. It's gorgeous. This one's a little, you know, sultry and like young, like that flirt energy. And just craziness. I want a rainbow cup of fire. Like, hello. Really cool. Yeah. Yeah. Knight of Cups. We got our Mr. Romance. Got a Pegasus. So it's interesting that he's holding a scroll instead of a cup. Right? Got Warrior. Riding that seahorse. He looks a little egotistical, but, you know, it is a knight, so very, like, Hercules vibes. I wasn't sure if I should put this one in here, but here it is. It's a unicorn. I don't know how I feel about, like, this clunky armor, but I think overall the card's beautiful. Scorpion. I love the detail and the textures. I like this. I wish there maybe was a more of a hint to like it being emotional other than this little heart and it saying like emotions. I don't know. It's still pretty. Got that full cup, right? So, I haven't read through this book in forever, but I don't remember what the aspect of the fog is about. Because, like, his head's above it. Is he, like, being separated by, like, his animal nature? I don't know. I love this card. It's so cute. It's so cute. I think messengers are knights. I could be wrong. It's pretty, though. She's, like, talking to the little seahorse. Serenading with the swans. I like that this is a female knight because, I don't know, the whole, like, male romance thing feels a little predatory to me sometimes. I don't know. I just get a... I don't know. I'm weird. I like this. It's kind of creepy, though. I mean, he's, like, floating. Going on that seahorse. Once again, love the idea of a female knight. And since she's, like, battle ready, I get the idea of what would you do for love? Like, what would you do to defend or save the ones you love? And I really like that. Better than, like, you're gonna meet a new person. They're gonna ask you out on a date. You know? Like, I don't know. That gets old to me, especially when I'm like, I'm not trying to date anybody. Quick, give me this card. Oh, all right. Love the colors. He looks a little grumpy, but he looks like he'd be funny, like he'd make you laugh. And leading with your heart, right? Queen of Cups. We got this, like, goddess with octopus and hammerhead sharks. It's cool. I didn't notice before that she's a mermaid. And you can see, like, they're having, like, a caring conversation. This is pretty. Got the dolphins in the background. Got the overflowing shell for the cup. Got seaweed hat. Very, like, Greek Roman. Very pretty, though. And I like the illumination, like the focus. Walking on turtles. This is poised. I really like the colors. Gotta save that drop. Don't lose any. It's important. Really pretty. I love this color. I edged it. I think I'm going to do a video, like, showing off, you know, my edge decks. I love the body posture. So she's, like, submerged in it. Looks like she's crying as well. Yeah. Sometimes, caring for all those people can be a little bit too much. I wonder if her fish is dead. Cute. So I didn't notice this when I first got the deck, but she's actually riding a whale. Do you see it? There's the eye and there's the mouth. So she cares for, you know, all the creatures of the sea. It's very young, but pretty. So this deck goes either way with genders. It doesn't, like, matter what, like, the title of the card is. Pretty close up. This is words. This card is a little bit intense, but I like it. This cup's super cool. Look at that cup. It's almost like offering or blessing. I like that this kind of shows, like, the negative aspects of the card being taking on other people's emotional burdens, right? I get that. I don't know what's going on, but whatever. It's in this. It's in the collection. So why not? All right, lastly for the cups, we are on to the kings. Got a very statuesque figure with an owl. This card's interesting. I don't know. It's fun. He is surrounded by water. He has maybe like fins. I don't know. Really interested in this card. I'm not sure like why they chose that as like the symbol for the top for cups though. It's just like a splash of paint. I don't know. I'm not sure about like his facial expressions. I don't know if I would trust this guy. But like the artwork's pretty. Look at this giant blue lion. Look how big that cup is. Oh, and he's a lionfish. You see it? He's like a mermaid lion. This art's like way more traditional. It's not really traditional, but like compared to a lot of other stuff I have. Beautiful card. I'm running out of things to say. I just did all this in like one thing for the cups, and my brain's getting tired. I like this like Poseidon type energy. He reminds me of an ex. It's okay though. He was nice. The cat's just touching it like, It's almost like he calms the waters or like, I don't know, something. Tempers them. Another like Poseidon-y card. Definitely like that old wise man energy. Here we got the Elder. Very pretty. So I don't actually like this card. Like he's too young, but I do like the hearts. That's the only reason why I put it in here. I mean, it's pretty, but all right. Super cool. Kind of like a drag queenish vibe. It's gorgeous. So cute. Look at that smile. Like, he's like the approachable, like, heartwarming king. This guy, I don't know, feels a little bit like a prince to me, but meh. I'm not sure, like, about oh wait, hold on. Sorry, I had a brain fart, but yeah, the sea goat thing, like, makes sense, right? Oh, yeah. This card's gorgeous. All right. We're almost done. Once again, the playing card references with the hearts. I really like this card. And he's a little bit stern, but the king's supposed to be, I don't know about more guarded necessarily, but I don't know. It's different than the queen. He seems very soft face and nice, and like that he's like not letting all this like build up energy like cloud his judgment and how he like interacts with and treats people. That's what we're gonna go with. And thanks for watching my long ass video. Have a great day.